so grateful to be here. So let me start by saying thank you. Thank you to Minding My Story for believing in students to create meaningful change, and most importantly, for giving them the tools to take action. For me, it was chance that I got involved with the work. A single moment changed everything for me. I was in 5th grade, and I wrote a letter to a girl named Suma in Bangalore, India. It read, "Dear Suma, hi, I'm Daniella. I'm in 5th grade, and I love to figure skate. It's a sport where you wear special boots so you can glide on ice and twirl and jump. Do people figure skate in India? What kinds of things do you like to do? I have a dog named Allie, and I love animals. I've never been to India, but it sounds very pretty. Maybe someday I can meet you. Your hopefully future friend, Daniella." And then I got this. "Dear Daniella, hi, I'm Suma. I'm 13 years old, and I go to school in Bangalore. I love Chime, Cutluck, and Key. It's a game. No, I don't play ice skating. But I have a great teacher, Kavita. She teaches math, but I like English the most. I also have a dog. Her name is Julie. We even have an elephant. Your hopefully future friend, Suma." That letter was the spark, and it led me on an incredible journey. Suma opened up my world. She taught me everything I know about friendship and challenged me to be a better person. As a 5th grader in America, Suma's life sounded completely different than mine. I couldn't imagine elephants at my school. I couldn't imagine living in a group home, not having a family to support me, or any family at all. I never had to worry about sleeping on dirt floor. I have never had to drink dirty water, worry if there will be food on the table or a roof over my head. But I was learning about someone, a friend, living in a drastically different situation than my own. Suma and I had the same aspirations. We were studying the same subjects in school, but living halfway across the world. I never considered myself to be closed-minded, but my mind opened up when I received Suma's letter. Little did I know that connection with Suma would lead me to her school twice, and little did I know that her letter would be the most important possession I own. Suma and her classmates inspired me to co-found Give, a nonprofit that facilitates pen pal letter writing exchanges between students in the Western world and students in the developing world. Our pen pals learn about someone their own age, living in a drastically different situation. But most importantly, our pen pals learn what it is like to be another person by just having a new friend. We expanded and expanded, and now we have schools writing from across the United States, Europe, writing to schools in India, Uganda, and Rwanda. More recently, Give also enhances the education at our partner schools in the developing world by installing internet and giving students access to a world of knowledge that they otherwise would not be exposed to. We have raised over $15,000 to send my pen pal Suma and her classmates to college, send books, shoes, backpacks, and install computer labs. And I had the honor of sharing my story with the My Name, My Story campers. I led a keynote presentation about the work that I do. I told them about lessons I have learned about building a team, setting goals, and maintaining a happy relationship with yourself and the people around you. The work that I'm doing at Facebook has to do with emotional intelligence. And something that I've learned when starting work like this is that you have to take care of yourself in order to take care of others too. I told the campers about goal setting. It's not about asking yourself, what else can I do? You have to ask the people you serve, what do you really want? What do you truly need? Listen and learn. Listening leads to better goal setting, sustainability, and a truly meaningful project. I think I learned the most these past few days from the campers themselves. Mm-hmm. Hearing them share their stories made me laugh, cry, smile, and everything in between. It is truly an honor to be here tonight to celebrate the incredible work of the My Name, My Story Social Entrepreneurship Camp. At the core, Give and My Name, My Story have the same mission: to help people, to build empathy. I like to define empathy as learning about another person, stepping into their shoes and walking around, understanding what it's like to be another person. But I've learned that My Name, My Story takes the definition of empathy to a completely different level. It's not just about understanding others. It's about what you do next. It's about giving students the tools to take action as a result of their new understanding. Campers, you may not realize it now, but you are a part of a microcosm of social change that equates to something much bigger. You are mobilized to take action. You were given the tools to start something big. The same happened to me. Somewhere along the way, I was given the tools. Someone told me that they believed in me, and a project formed. It was one simple letter that changed everything for me and for so many more. I've learned that the journey to change making can start with any moment. A single friend, a simple letter. Seeing all of us here today celebrating the work of My Name, My Story gives me so much hope. Because I know that today will be that same simple yet profound moment that may be the start to so many more wonderful journeys. Right here, right now. This is the beginning of something much bigger. Congratulations on another wonderful social entrepreneurship camp. Thank you.
18 years old, ladies and gentlemen. 18 years old. I've actually been really, really blessed that I have amazing men in my life. My dad is in the room. Father's Day is coming up on Sunday. And I have an amazing younger brother that is also doing amazing, amazing things. In addition to this family that I was raised with, I have a second family. And in that second family, I have a second brother. And that young man has impacted the lives, not just of the people in this room, but of people the country over and the world over. It is my absolute pleasure to invite Amit Dodani up here to tell you his story.
Thank you. So my voice might be a little shot. Yesterday, I'm a big LeBron James fan, and when he went up for the alley-oop dunk, I screamed so loud. I was very happy yesterday. I was just as happy as I was today when I got a chance to talk to one of the parents in this room, and they told me, you changed your life. You don't get to hear that really often. And I don't know what I'm happier about, Game 7 or changing someone's life. Welcome to the third My Name, My Story closing banquet. I was talking to some of the parents, and 2 years ago, this banquet was outside on the stairwell at a high school in West Hills, California.
In the sun.
And it was so hot that we had to look at the weather report every hour before the banquet and said, all right, we're going to put the parents in the shade and the kids in the sun. And now we're here in a beautiful, beautiful facility at UCLA. It's got a Hall of Fame in the press room, a lot of history in this room. And maybe we can add to one of these Sports Illustrated covers one day. We're really, really blessed to have your campers here with us this week. We thank you for investing your time, your money, your driving hours into bringing them here. And we thank the campers for investing their time, their energy, their thoughtfulness, their empathy into us. Because, as I said at the beginning of this camp, you only get out what you put in. And everyone in this room, every one of the campers got out a lot. And I'm really, 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 really proud of you. So I'm going to tell you a story because that's what we do here. You haven't realized. A year ago, I walked into Alamany High School in Mission Hills, California. And I was giving a keynote there. And it was the day before our football game. My high school versus one of our rivals, Alamany. And it's a little bit of a heated rivalry, to say the least. Think LeBron James and Steph Curry times 3,000. And I walked into the keynote, and I'm already getting emails from the administration saying, hey, just, friendly reminder, don't wear anything that says Shaman. Don't wear blue or orange. And I said, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then I'm reminded that the Alamany student body is over, 1,500 kids. And I got a chance to speak to all of them. And so, yeah, I was scared. I thought I would get tomatoes thrown at me, or something of that nature. And I walk in, and the first person I meet, besides a good friend of mine, he's this kid who's wearing a beanie, and he comes up to me and he goes, hey, are you the speaker here today? And I said, yeah, I am. What's up? He says, hey, my name's Ridwan. And I said, nice to meet you, Ridwan. And he said, can I talk to you real quick? Do you have a moment? And I said, yeah, I have a few moments. He said, here, come sit with me. I want to tell you my story. And I was kind of taken aback. Who said that? I thought it was only me. And he sits down with me, and we sit on the bleachers, and he starts off and he tells me how he used to run track. He was in love with track. He wanted to run cross country as well. He had amazing legs. He wanted to do hurdles, and he wanted to compete in the Olympics. And that's what he wanted to do with the rest of his life, was run. And he said, one morning I woke up, I had a little pain in my legs. And I said, Mom, can you take me to the doctor? I think I've got something going on. I just had a meet. Check it out. You go to a doctor. The doctor says, no, you're fine. It's just some growing pains, or you might have pulled something, but you're fine. Just take off the next meet, and you'll be all right. And a week later, he keeps getting pains. He keeps getting pains in different places, and it starts to really wear and tear on him. And he goes to the doctor again, and they say, okay, yeah, if this has continued for so long, we got to figure this out. What's going on? And he said, so I went to the next level doctor at a different location, the next level, and the next level, and the next level, and I was diagnosed with cancer. And I stopped. I said, I'm so sorry. He said, no, I'm not here to talk about cancer. I said, what? He said, I'm not here to talk about the pain and the agony. He said, yeah, there were some sleepless nights where I was screaming and crying and yelling, why me, why me, why me? And I couldn't run cross country anymore, and I couldn't run hurdles, and I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do at the time. And I thought life was awful. And I sat in the children's hospital with my family, but I felt like I was by myself. And it hurt so bad. But I'm not here to talk about that. I said, Ridwan, what are you here to talk about? And he said, getting cancer was the most life-changing experience of my entire life. It was amazing. And I said, explain it to me. He said, there is something so uniquely powerful in getting everything that you love stripped away from you and having no control over it. And then realizing what matters, who matters, and why it matters. He said, I had a community unlike any other. I had this Alamany family. I had my own family. I had my friends, people who would come to me, support me, be there for me in the darkest of times, and I realized who matters, what matters, and why it matters so quickly. And he said, there are two kinds of people in my position. There's one kind who's going to keep the shelter to themselves, who's going to keep this reserved, who is not going to tell anyone about their story. And then there's the latter. The people who wear the heart on their sleeve, and tell everyone about the pain that they've been through, not to remind them of how bad it is, but to encourage them that if I made it, then you sure can too. And he said, I am this close to beating cancer. I'm this close. And I want that kid in Children's Hospital who's diagnosed tomorrow so that they can. So I'm going to be the ladder. And I'm going to share this story. And I said, Ridwan, that was amazing, but why'd you share that with me? And he said, I want you to share this today. I said, why? He said, because this is my family. And I was getting emotional when I was speaking at this event. I got a chance to share it with everyone. I stood up in front of 1,500 kids. Miss Wargo here is My Name, My Story moderator in Alamany, and she made this all happen. Talking about the change makers that are unseen. She brought me there, and I got a chance to share this beautiful story of 1,500 kids, and they all stood up and started clapping. And you saw him stood up, and he was crying, and tears were leaving his body as the pain left. And the pain continued to leave. And he gave me a big hug after. He said, thank you so much. And I said, no, Ridwan, thank you. Because it's people like you who encourage people like me and people like the people in this room to continue inspiring the people that we do. And continuing inspiring people to inspire people to inspire people to inspire people. And it was a beautiful moment. And I do want to make a little bit of a personal shout out, because these people are in this room, and we might have people who are affected by this every day. We might have struggles that we go through, families. And I'm wearing this bracelet right now. It's Carolina Blue, for my best friend's little sister who was diagnosed with leukemia 3 weeks ago. And she's in the Children's Hospital right now. And that story was for Caddy. And if she's watching this, when she will watch it, we're here for you. We care about you. And Ridwan, Ms. Wargo, this MMS team brings us here. And that's beautiful. So why I'm obsessed with telling good stories? Because stories, our narratives, our human narratives, transcend the walls erected by our differences in race, ethnicity, gender, and sexuality. Stories look beyond our color and into our hearts. And in this world that's filled with chaos and fear, and a painting drawn by the media and our leaders that puts the color, race, ethnicity, sexuality on the paintings that they paint, and they shame them, I want to paint new paintings with real people, with human stories. And that's why we do what we do. And that's why we'll continue doing what we do. And we won't stop till it's done. So again, thank you. We're here in a beautiful place because of beautiful people. And we have a little bit of time to wrap it up. For the parents in the room, we told your campers that they can, so don't tell them they can't. For the campers in the room, we told you that this camp doesn't end on Friday, and it doesn't. You are a lifelong member of My Name, My Story family. You even got a certificate, and I signed it. And to all of our supporters, members of the community, alert the world with the good news, because we're here. I do want to do